Now, it was a sad day in April 1985, I remember it vividly, when it was announced at a special staff meeting that the school would be closed in May. Most of the staff lost their jobs. By the way, you read the Metro Lutheran. I was not registrad for LBI or GBLC, as the Metro Lutheran stated, but only after the closing and not right away for the purpose of doing transcripts for former students, and this was in addition to my other duties. And other ministries of LBI continued. Ethnologics corrected Bible correspondence courses. Evening classes were attempted but were not very successful. In July of 1986, a 10-inch rain did much damage when the gym had over a foot of water in it. I think it was close to 19 inches, if I heard you correctly. And after the water was pumped out, the floor buckled in huge waves. And we also had a small fire then.
Where was this?
Golden Valley.
Oh, the Golden Valley campus?
Yeah, the gym. Early in 1987, Mount Carmel Camp with its existing desks were sold to the newly established Mount Carmel Ministry, and shortly afterwards, the Psalm of Life's radio ministry became a part of Mount Carmel Ministries. Reverend Johann Hinderly, who was the executive director of Mount Carmel Ministries, also continued the duties of radio preaching. There's no more a radio ministry, but Mount Carmel does have a blog. And from 1986 to 1987, Pastor Hinderly had been the president of LBI GDLC. And at the closing of the college, it was anticipated that the sale of the college property would enable the organization to repay its debts and realize enough money to carry on its Bible ministry. Several proposed sales of the property failed to materialize. In March of 1988, a moratorium imposed by the City of Golden Valley blocked any possible sale of the property, and the purchase agreement signed by Global Ministry Village in the spring of 1987 were eventually nullified. And if those purchase agreements had gone through, we were going to be able to have a ministry on the campus. And during this time, Reverend Howard Sortman served as president of LBI GDLC. In June of 1989, the campus property was lost to the mortgage holders and later sold by them to the state of Minnesota for the Arts High School. And at the end of May 1989, the LBI GDLC offices were moved to St. Anthony Village, a northeast suburb of Minneapolis, where the correspondence course ministry, Bible teaching, and congregations, the processing of college transcripts and other business continued. In the summer of 1990, Lutheran Bible Ministries Midwest was formed as a new and separate legal entity. The Lutheran Bible Adventure walked through the Old Testament seminar ministry was begun later that year after acquiring exclusive rights from Walk Through the Bible Ministries of Atlanta, Georgia, to offer these seminars to Lutheran congregations by Lutheran presenters. And Jack Eichhorst was very much involved in that process. He was working. I don't know if you want to add anything to that?
I can later on.
Later on,
Sure.
okay. And he was one of the presenters. And Walk Through the New Testament seminars were offered beginning in 1992 after the first New Testament presenters were trained late in 1991. And after John Seagard had passed away, Dorothy Seagard, she has gone too, she was here, Dorothy Seagard served as one of the marketers for the seminars in our office. And in the fall of 1994, Lutheran Bible Ministries became a part of the Lutheran Bible Institute, and during this time, Carolyn Anderson served as president. She resigned from this position in 2000. Lutheran Bible Ministries was at that time also able to market the seminars to Episcopal and Catholic congregations. Now, Carolyn, or Kay Anderson, as we knew her, was trying to revive the alumni, and some of you at least should have been getting a newsletter, and I was going to bring these samples, and I got them, where we had some alumni news in there, trying to get that going again. That sort of fell apart too. At the end of 2003, the Bible correspondence course material was given to the Association of Free Lutheran Bible School. At that time, Larry Boatman was given permission to give a copy of the LBI GDLC alumni database, and I fully retired from the office at that time. And the offices in St. Anthony Village were closed in May of 2006, and at that time, the LBI GDLC academic transcripts were transferred to Oxford College. Now, for a while, seminar, ministry, office work, and other procedures were conducted by one person in her home for a while. And in 2007, the seminar ministry was turned over to Mount Carmel Ministries, and the corporations of the Lutheran Bible Institute, Golden Valley Lutheran College, and Lutheran Bible Ministries Midwest are all inactive at this time. Now, Mount Carmel continues its ministry and is hoping to start a Bible school. And quoting from materials from there, this is quote, "Thanks to the work of the steering committee, the Alex Tech College wants to encourage a housing option at Mount Carmel where we could offer a Christian community for these college students. This will be the beginning of our Bible school. We will offer Bible studies, worship, devotional growth, and service opportunities." End of quote. And Mount Carmel is they have really done a lot of improvements, those of you who have been there. Now, over there it is. I don't know, I was going to ask a question because the time is, I was going to say, just something interesting I found in one of these catalogs. By the year 1951, the total registration of students was 8,741, and there had been 1,228 graduates.
Thanks, Ingrid.